Hey parents, Shihan here from Skills Dynamic Martial Arts in Troy, Michigan, and I wanted to spend a couple minutes today talking to you about the life skill for this cycle, which is communication. And the parents are loving the cycle. The ninjas are getting some great benefits that they're able to use in their everyday lives, and that's exactly what we want to accomplish here. Give the ninjas something that they're going to be able to use for the rest of their lives, and it's not punching and kicking. What we're working on with communication, we started this week with two aspects. The first one we started talking to the ninjas about was dressing for success. That people make judgments by the way you look. And so whether that's right or wrong is a different conversation, but what we want to really focus in on is giving the best impression. And dressing for success can mean different things to different people. So what we're doing here, for example, is at karate, dressing for success means you're in your proper uniform. You've got your jacket, you've got your pants, you've got your belt tied correctly in a nice knot, and the t-shirt underneath your uniform is tucked in. That means you're going to be dressed for success for karate class because you're in the uniform looks correct, it looks proper, you're going to be able to perform better because you look better. Now, when you're at school, again, that's going to mean different things to different people. The key element that we're talking about in dressing for success is I am not talking about getting $300 pair tennis shoes or having the latest fashion and making sure you wear the most expensive clothes. That's not what we're talking about. What we're working towards is making sure that whatever you're wearing, that it's appropriate for where you're going and what you're about to do. One of the parents brought up a great point as well about making sure it's weather appropriate. Middle of winter when it's 10 degrees below zero, wearing shorts, probably not the best idea. You're not really dressing for success because you're likely to be cold and you're not going to be able to perform at whatever it is that you're doing. So making sure that you are dressing for success is an important skill to teach our ninjas at a young age. So as they get older, they are better prepared and they know exactly how to dress for the occasion that they're going to. The other thing we started talking about was using our bodies. Body language is up to 80% of communication. Without using our mouth, our bodies talk all the time. So that's what we're teaching our ninjas. That if you're at school and you're sitting all slouched and down and all sitting, right? At that point, your teacher's gonna think that you're bored and you're not paying attention. If you're sitting tall, eyes on the teacher and making good contact and nodding, then they're gonna think that you're engaged and that there's a chance that you are listening to them. Notice I did say a chance because you could still be daydreaming or thinking about something else. Focus is something we're going to work on in another topic, but communicating with our body. So not only how do we stand or how do we sit or how do we act, right? But also moving quickly. So making sure, again, here in karate class, get your stuff done, get back on your spot so that we can continue class. There is no just kind of sort of walking around and then jump into class when you feel like it. Get to it. By hurrying and performing quickly, you're going to get more done. And again, it's going to show us that you're excited and that you're ready to learn. The final piece that we gave parents is talking about our body language is something I learned from Tony Robbins a really long time ago, and that's called peak state. And by putting our body in our peak state, or for children, putting it in their peak state when they're studying for homework or doing homework at home, that they're going to perform better at school. And what that means is by putting your body in the same position that you're going to be taking tests in, you're going to retain the information better, you're going to recall it better, and you're going to end up therefore doing better on your tests. So if you're when you're at home, a lot of times the kids, I want to lay on my bed, or I want to lay on the floor, or they're all lounging. And I get it, it's been a long day and that you're tired. But at that point, your body's not in peak state. So you're actually working against your brain. So your body is saying one thing, but your brain is trying to do something else. And you've got this crisscross that is really struggling. So what you want to do is sit in a chair that's similar to what you have at school. Probably the kitchen table's a good spot, or if you have your own desk, right? Sit tall, do your homework, so that way you're absorbing all of the information. Your brain's going to keep it longer. Then you're going to be able to pull it back out when it's time for that quiz or test and do spectacular at school. So there you have it. This is just the first couple of weeks of communication. We're going to be moving on. We're going to be talking about listening skills. We're going to be talking about vocabulary and the language that we use when we talk in the upcoming weeks. So it's going to be a super exciting May and June. So if you have any questions about communication or how we can get your ninja to communicate better with their actions, their body, or dressing for success, let me know. I'm always happy to help. Do me a favor, let me know that you watched this video. Put in the comments down below, I'm listening. That'll be the code word. Let me know that you actually watched the entire video and you are a super awesome parent. As always, if there's a parent that you think would use this information, feel free to share this post in any of your parent groups or any place that you find would be useful. Have an awesome day. I'm gonna go teach some great classes and we'll talk to you soon.